Hey guys, what's up? Wasabi. What's going on? Howdy, howdy. Hello everyone. Hi, hello, greetings. Season's greetings. Wasabi. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on here because I read something really interesting. The sky and the rent, that's all that's up. Actually, this is what's up. It's very interesting. It was very interesting to me anyway. There's a guy that some of you may follow. His name's Mike Cernovich. He's a journalist, and he's a pretty good one. I think he's got a bit of an ego, but other than that, he seems to get the inside scoop on what's going in the White House a lot. Seems to be just scooping after scoop after scoop when it comes to White House stuff. Oh, you know what? The blower thing's going, isn't it? You know what? You guys probably can't even hear me because I got my head. Sorry. Can you guys hear me now? I got the blower off and my headphones pulled out. Let me start over. So I was reading an article today that Mike Cernovich wrote. And Cernovich is like a lawyer turned journalist. And he seems to get the scoop on a lot of stuff going on in the White House in advance of everyone else. He's got some good connections in there. So this is kind of related to what I was saying the other day for those of you who didn't get to see the Periscope or didn't watch Cosmic Disclosure. Corey Good, who I deem as very credible for a lot of different reasons, but primarily because of discernment and intuition, which never fails me. He had asserted that the way things are going to go down, because a lot of I have researched and tried to expose the Luciferian pedophiles for some time now, and it's one of my pet projects. And he said the way things are going to go down is that special forces have been surveilling these child criminals, child traffickers, child pedophiles since the middle of last year, I guess. And that they've been gathering all the evidence they'll need for a tribunal. But because the government is so infested with these people that even if arrests were ordered, that they wouldn't think is a coup designed to remove Trump. It is a coup designed to recapture the government, which is currently under Luciferian pedophile control. Because even though Trump may not be under those sorts of controls, if the rest of the government is, in the executive branch, he's basically, he's rendered ineffective. So the interesting thing about Cernovich's article is he is asserting that a coup is occurring right now. He uses that word. And he said that Trump is like on lockdown, like General John Kelly, who's his chief of staff, basically determines everything Trump's going to read and keep literally, I think he said, keeps the Oval Office door locked. Cernovich saying this is the strangest thing he's ever seen. Like, Kelly is the gatekeeper for Trump. And that smacks of the coup may have already happened. And they're trying to keep it under wraps, And like I said, if Cernovich wasn't so credible and always getting the scoop on stuff, I wouldn't put a lot of merit in this report. But I deem the guy to be reliable, and again, he's got these great inside contacts, and he's saying it's the weirdest thing he's ever seen, which it sounds damn weird to me when the chief of staff, who happens to be a four-star Marine general, controls who comes in the White House, who comes in the Oval Office, and what Donald Trump reads even. How he controls that if Trump has internet access, which I assume he still does with his Twitter, I don't know. But that's what Cernovich is reporting. So if that's the case, if General Kelly is really in charge of who the president sees and what he reads, then that indeed sounds like the coup is already underway. Which, asked me 5 years ago how I felt about a military coup in the United States, I probably wouldn't have been too excited. Asked me today, and I know that something dramatic needs to happen because these people, if you want to call them people, have infested every element within our government. So I just wanted to pass that on to you guys. You might want to go and look. I don't have a link handy because I'm driving. But you might want to go and look for this Cernovich interview. I think it was on Breitbart where he did the interview. On TheLightReports.com, you could find it. If anybody can find that link real quick and throw it up, I'll stay on here another second. Yeah, I know. Like I said, if he's reporting it, I believe it. And that's some strange stuff. So hopefully that coup is taking place, because that's supposed to be the first thing to happen. And then some mass arrests take place. And shortly thereafter, tribunals begin. But again, I consider that big potatoes when we are finally able to protect our children and keep these vicious beings from committing the horrific crimes they are against our children. So that's huge, but it's merely just the first domino in a whole lot of big things that are ready to happen, if that's indeed what's going on right now. What about the media? Well, what's going to happen with the media, that Corey Goode said, is basically the military will go in there and take that over as well. Because we all know the mass mainstream media in this country is absolutely infested with Luciferian pedophiles. They have industries that they have penetrated for generations now, or infiltrated for generations now. And things like education, law enforcement, financial institutions, government, pardon me, particularly intelligence, military. So, and the media, because they know that if you control these 10 or dozen or so industries, and you keep putting your people at the top and grooming the new people coming along, that you can control an entire society, if not the entire planet. So that's what's up with the media. And so you're going to be able to trust the media, I think, when you see a 4-star general come on there telling us what's going on. That's my opinion anyway. It's called Cosmic Disclosure. It's on Gaia TV. It's a paid subscription channel that you can get on cable. And I know I access it, well, I used to, through Roku. I've been watching on cable because since my move, I haven't been able to find my daggone Roku box. So now I have to watch it on my Mac. But it's 99 cents for the first month, and it's $10 a month after that. But in my opinion, it's pretty much the only TV worth watching. Between Cosmic Disclosure and David Wilcock's Wisdom Teachings, if you watched all of those series, you would be more up to speed than 99% of the world on what I believe is as close to the truth as the state of the world is portrayed in both of those shows. That's just my opinion, and that's from discernment and intuition. But it actually also, I did a what I call a light report some time ago, and I can post a link up to this. I'll do that on a YouTube video, okay? And this is when David Wilcock reported that a ground-based laser was shot out of Australia, Pine Bluff, which is Australia's Area 51, and shot at a sphere that was invisible until the red laser hit it. The red laser lit it up, it turned red, and then it redirected the laser back down. Now, how do I know this happened? Because it was captured on International Space Station footage. And how do I know NASA's lying about it? Because NASA tried to say it was an experiment for laser transmission technology called Opal. I studied this in depth. This is an in-depth report. And I emailed NASA. Then they claimed it was an artificial star that generated that laser, which I proved was a lie. I proved that NASA lied. I caught them lying in emails to me. I emailed them pretending like I was just some dork interested in the Opal laser system, and I caught them in lies. And I determined that what Corey Goode is, because of that, what Corey Goode is saying about all these spheres currently amassing in our solar system to buffer energies, among other things, I concurred that indeed was a very large sphere. It looked to be maybe a third to half the size of the moon, and about anywhere from a tenth of the size of the moon to a third of the size of the moon. And it appeared to be relative to the ISS orbit, which is about 125 to 150 miles from the Earth. It appeared to be about 250 miles from the Earth. So I think these spheres are very real. And when I did that research, it really kind of cemented for me a lot of the things that Corey Goode is talking about with the spheres that are here, the six-dimensional beings that take the form of spheres in many different sizes. So anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to report. and go check out that Cernovich article, and let's co-create that military coup taking place, so that some very positive things, including the arrests of lots of Luciferian pedophiles, can occur, so our children are safe once again. Heather has not come out with, that I know of, the video yet. We're waiting for a video and a transcript, a message from her, and I did not check it today during work. We'll check it when I get home tonight, but I think I'd already been made aware by some people, had that video and transcript been posted by her. So I think we're just waiting to hear from her. So that's it, guys. We'll talk to you later. I love y'all. Bye.